What's going on, guys? AcceL-RaiDeN here. I just had an excellent dinner complete with roasted turkey breast, broccoli with cheese, and some grapes, and I'm ready to do this commentary. So first off, I'd like to thank Nick for letting me post this on his channel. He's the one who's helped me set up my EasyCap and taught me how to work Vegas and pretty much everything that has to do with recording. He's been there, so thank you, Nick. I appreciate it, even though you probably got really frustrated along the process. Thank you. And I'm pretty excited because this is the first gameplay I've ever commentated by myself on. And it's also over my own gameplay, which is pretty exciting for me. Speaking of gameplay, this is a ground war domination game I had in Afghan a while back. Pretty old game. I'm just getting around to commentating it though because I'm lazy, so I apologize for that, Nick. And I'm doing this on my other clan account, which is AcceL-Cloud, because I was going for montage clips. Speaking of accounts, if any of you were up to date with the clans on PSN, quickscoping clans to be specific, there was a guy in AMP named AcceL-RaiDeN who made that account. Well, I just want to let you guys know that that's not me. We're not the same person, and I had my account before he did. There's also a clan that recently started. I think it's called Despair, and there was somebody in that clan that made their name Despair Cloud. Same situation with the other name. We're not the same person, and I had my name before him. Kind of frustrates me that somebody would be careless to go about making their name without making sure no one else in the clan had the name. And the funny thing is, I have a friend who knows the guy in the clan and told him that there was somebody who had that name, and I guess he just didn't care. So it kind of frustrates me. I might be a little hypocritical here because I made RaiDeN before I even checked. There was actually somebody who had the name RaiDeN. It wasn't in a clan, but he had the name already. So maybe I should try going a little bit easier on him. My kill streaks are 579, Predator Missile, Harrier, and Pavlo. I didn't really care about my kill streaks too much because I was going for montage clips. I didn't get any montage clips I thought were worthwhile this game, but I kept the game for the score. And I'll admit, my air support got me a lot of kills, but I got those kill streaks while quickscoping, so that's why I thought it was a really good game. And here you'll see me not quickscope like I'm known for, mainly because I see absolutely no point in quickscoping when they're at that distance. And I don't really consider this hard scoping. I bring my scope up, fire one shot, bring it down, and that's it. I don't keep my scope up in one place for a long period of time. That's what I consider hard scoping. If you just sit there with your scope up on one spot the entire game. And plus, if you want to quickscope that far away, you're just going to look like a douchebag because you're going to fire 3 or 4 shots and miss them all and then hit your last one, and it's just going to look really stupid. And there's probably going to be some people out there like, yeah, whatever, I can hit that my first try, but I apologize if I'm not as good of a quickscoper as you. In fact, I don't even quickscope that much in pubs. I actually ray gun a lot more than I quickscope in pub matches because I'm a KD whore, and I'm done with making montage clips for now. I gave all my clips to my editor, so it should be coming out soon. But other than going for montage clips, I usually just use regular guns. And here you see me jump into their spawn and start quickscoping people. And that's, in my opinion, that's the best place to be for montage clips, is in their spawn, because that's where they're all going to be, especially if they're preoccupied with shooting down air support like these guys were. And as you can see, they're all trying to shoot stingers up at the Pavlo, and it makes it really easy for me to have my way with them if they're completely distracted like that. And these guys weren't very good at all. 3 or 4 of them sent me friend requests after the game, and it was funny because after the game they were talking to us in the lobby and about how amazing we were, and they just... I give them credit for being good sports, but I didn't add any of them, mainly because they weren't good. And I know that seems like a dick thing to say, but if you have no skill at this game, I'm probably not going to add you. So if you use Commando, don't expect me to be your friend, because Commando takes no skill. And a lot of people have asked me, whether it's online or like in comments or whatever, if I want to be Optic or Exile or Epic, and to be honest, I don't think I'm good enough to be in those clans. I mean, some people might tell you differently, but personally I don't think I have what it takes to be in that clan, and in any of those clans, just because plain and simple, I just don't think I'm good enough. And the other reason is, a lot of people who quickscope tend to have big egos, and that's something that I really do not like. If you talk to a lot of my friends or anybody in the clan, you'll probably hear most of them say that I'm pretty humble when it comes to quickscoping. I don't talk a lot, don't talk a lot of crap, and I don't talk about how I'm really good and whatnot. I might throw an occasional comment here and there, but it's usually just for joke. I mean, it's not like I actually mean it. And it seems like nowadays a lot of people that quickscope in general have big egos, and even the people in Optic and Exile and Epic, they seem to have some of them, not all of them. Because I know some of the people in those clans, and some of them don't have egos, but a lot of them do, and that's what I don't like about it, because having a big ego kind of makes you blind to everyone around you. I've had a lot of people, when I've gone for montage clips, send me a message after the game saying, "You're garbage at quickscopes 1v1." And, of course, they're really arrogant. They think themselves as the best. But being arrogant kind of makes you blind to another person's skill, because when all you have in your thoughts is yourself, you're completely oblivious to what another person's doing. Which is why I think a lot of people underestimate me. I've done a lot of 1v1s, and I think that's why I've won some of them, is because people have gone in thinking that they're going to win and underestimated me, and by the time it was the end of the game, it was too late for them to change anything. And right there I get a nice 5-1 Predator missile. But back to the arrogant topic, it just wouldn't be for me. I would enjoy the quickscoping and enjoy being in a well-known clan, but it's just the arrogance I would get tired of it way too quick, and I'd be done. It just really makes me mad that people think of themselves like that. This is pretty much the only time I quickscope is when I'm going for montage clips and clan matches. So for me to join any major quickscoping clan, I'd have to snipe all the time, and don't get me wrong, I love sniping. In fact, that's really the only time I have fun in this game. But I wouldn't want to do it all the time. Ray gunning in this game is just really boring. I usually sit back with a ray gun and kind of play a little bit more defensive. Which should be the opposite. I actually should play more defensive with a sniper, not a ray gun, but that's just the way I play. And I'm usually too concerned about my KDR to snipe on my RaiDeN account. And I usually get on that account anyway, and then by that time there's just really no point in me getting back on Cloud and trying to quickscope everybody. I still record when I'm using a ray gun, mainly because I'm afraid that if I get a really nice clip, I'm not going to have it recorded. For example, like a quad nade, or if I end up sniping on my RaiDeN account, which I do every once in a while, or if I get like a triple spray. It's things like that is what I usually record for. But I'm done recording montage clips for now. My editor went to Costa Rica a couple weeks ago, so it's going to be a little while before he can get it out, but he has all my clips, so I'm pretty excited for that. As far as gameplay and commentaries go, I don't have any on my channel, mainly because I have like 16 subscribers. I mean, pretty beast, I know. And I wouldn't want to post gameplays or commentaries until I get a decent sub base going, so if you guys would be interested in seeing more of my gameplay or hearing more of my commentary, then I might be able to work something out and get some more gameplays and commentaries posted. Anyway guys, that's the end of the video. Final score 68-6. Thanks again to Nick for letting me post it, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Later.